Public Tinkles back in your ears, mind, heart, in your butt, or whatever, suits you, or whatever. As Macy sits the hell down.
Holy Moses. Hello, boys and girls, and ladyfish and gentlefish.
And Squidward.
And Squidward. Dude, I don't think I've been more relaxed, or felt as invited, or comfortable, or at home in any of our studios.
I don't think I've ever been...
One of our studios was a house that we lived in.
It was. I've never been in a place where, like you said, inviting, but also just history.
A lot of history on these walls here at Fumar Cigars. Now, they're not paying us to say this, but if I had to recommend a place to get a cigar and hang with the boys or hang with the lady, bring the gal pal, bring the old bag of bones you call a wife, sit her down, have her make you a sandwich, and rip a stogie while you watch the game with your buddies. Go play some poker downstairs, and this place is the shit. If I'm being totally truthful.
Gustav's the guy. He will help you. He will hook you up. He will do what he has to make sure you feel welcomed and comfortable.
Oh yeah.
He was very nice to us, and again, this is not a paid advertisement. This is just how he treated us. Very nice guy. Very welcoming. Recommend this to everybody who's near here and in this area for sure.
Oh yeah. Move something around real quick. Yeah, this place is the shit, bro.
Also a massive selection of cigars, but great prices too, by the way.
Tremendous prices.
That will not break your bank.
No. This cigar here, it is a Aladino Julio R. Oh, I can't pronounce that many Spanish words. Julio R. Iroa, 1961, Hecho a mano, Connecticut cut, as he told me, suggested by the one and only Gustav. He will help you out. Fellow O'Connor graduate, class of 08.
Legend.
Legend in the flesh. Now, Joey, if you had to describe your experience the past week, leading up to this moment.
Dog shit. Complete and utter dog shit. But you know what? That's what life's about, right? You gotta go through the downs to really appreciate the ups, right? You gotta understand that life is in a roller coaster. It's not always gonna be up and it's not always gonna be down. You gotta stay somewhere in the middle. I've been struggling a lot with my mental health recently, and it's been hard.
Yeah.
And it sucks, but, you gotta, what I've realized is there's way too many people in the world nowadays who quit. There's a lot of people nowadays who just don't have that fight, or as the kids say these days, don't have that dog in them.
Got that dog in
them. Got that dog in them.
Get that dog in them.
They don't have the dog in them. So, you gotta have that dog in you a little bit in order to survive out here. And, you just gotta keep going.
Yeah, man.
You have to.
Both me and you have fallen victim to the oldest trick in the book, and that's being your own worst enemy.
The oldest trick in the scroll.
The oldest trick in the scroll. You and I are both going through our own separate challenges right now, and as is everybody in the listening audience. And man, we both had a couple moments where we texted each other and we're both looking at each other's phones like, fuck, man. It's one of those nights for the boy. We got to step up. And, I just got to say thank you for being there for when I was going through my shit. I really appreciate it.
Same to you, bitch.
Oh, shucks. You don't mean that. Yeah, dog. But all that shit led to this beautiful backdrop, led to this beautiful selection of cigars, and that's all life is, man, is putting a beautiful backdrop behind you and being in front of it.
Well, you got to have people there to support you, too, though. You know what I mean? Life sucks when you go through it by yourself, Like, it wasn't obviously for you and my lady and, like, my family. I know for a fact I wouldn't be here.
Shout out.
Not because, like if my dad didn't, do, and then I wouldn't physically be here. Like, no, I know I wouldn't. You know what I mean? So... You also gotta be thankful and humble at the same time too,
Yeah, dog. moments that really test your, and by no stretch of the imagination are, at least speaking for myself, am I out of the woods? Long road ahead. Hopefully it's a long road. I don't want to, as much as I joke about it, I don't really want to get, hit by a bus tomorrow.
Well, life's a marathon.
Unless.
It's yeah. Well, you know how it is. Life, the classic saying of, life's not a marathon. Life's not a sprint, it's a marathon. That's what I struggle with. I'm finding out a lot is like, especially where I work in Scottsdale, you see a lot of people with really nice shit.
Dude, we used to live in Scottsdale.
I know. We saw it.
We put ourselves through that shit.
We saw it all the time.
Every day.
And it's just like, damn, dude, like, I want some of that. And it's just like, you're not meant to have it right now.
Yeah.
And that's what sucks.
You know what living in Scottsdale taught me? Just because I see on Instagram all these, like, rappers that I'd listen to or, like, an athlete that I follow, just because I see them driving a Rolls Royce around doesn't mean I'm going to fucking get it when I'm 26 years old like they did. They... we're blessed with certain things that I wasn't, and that's just how it is. But you look around, see a Rolls Royce pop up, and then you look in the driver's seat, you're like, who's in there? And then you look in there, it's some dude with, like, the most wrinkles. He's got fucking, arthritis. He's shaking when he's holding the wheel.
But he's earned it, and he's enjoyed it. He's enjoying it now.
There's no age limit to enjoying your success. And to him, Rolls Royce was his success, and he bought it at however old he was.
I see it every day at work, dude. I see these old ass dudes with these super nice cars, and I'm just like, damn, like, I'm sure they struggled in their fucking their late 20s.
Hell yeah.
Or, even their 30s they probably struggled, and then once they hit, like, 30, 40, they figured it out and, made it.
What a beautiful light that is, by the way. Look at that finger.
Wow. That's majestic.
Yeah. What are you puffing on?
A Romeo and Julietto.
Close enough.
Reserva Real. That's what it's called. I don't do Spanish, clearly, because I am white as hell. I am El White. Viva la white boy.
Yeah, they'll just take your money and
From
they'll
Chi-Town.
let you call you whatever. They'll just be like, we're Romeo, yeah.
Romeo and Juliet.
Hell yeah. These are probably the most comfortable chairs we've ever sat in
Yeah, right.
while filming.
Fresh pepper.
Fresh pepper.
Starlight Express. Anyway. Well, yeah, dude, they swing. They're actually comfortable. Fuck, I want one for my for my house.
We're for real in a lounge.
Yeah.
We're in a lounge. And the lighting.
Got beautiful military decor behind us.
I hope I don't know what the lighting looks like on the camera quite yet. This is kind of the first try at this. We might have to do this at another time slot. But also, please give us feedback. We've been having weird feedback. Like, some people tell us we're too loud. Some people tell us we're not loud enough. I don't know if we're getting fucked with or not.
I don't know. But regardless, I wish, folks, I know you can only see what's behind us, but this whole room is just beautiful. I mean, there's homage to every single branch of the military flags just to our left, just stage left.
Yeah.
There's American flags everywhere. Folded ones of ones who have passed on respectfully.
Yeah, literally. Out of gratitude, we will be doing a free plug for these fine ladies and gents here at Fumar Cigar.
There's military stuff just everywhere.
We'll be doing a little promo for these guys. We'll find a way to film for them.
It's honestly, it's humbling. To be...
This is what it could be.
To be in a room like this. Because, these are... all these men and women, legends.
Oh, definitely. The one thing I wish I could see is what the battery on the camera was. That's my only complaint, but
we'll go till the camera goes.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, why not?
We'll go till the camera goes. Who gives a shit?
It's a long cigar.
We're in a nice place.
It's air conditioned.
Yeah, dude, we're in AC with the
Oh my god, I feel great.
Rolling. So
Roll Tides.
Yeah, switching topics right quick, as the cool kids say these days.
I had a teacher right quick at O'Connor. She used to go, "All right, y'all." She tried to sound like I don't know if she was trying to sound hip or Southern or whatever her goal was. Maybe that's just how she talked. but I didn't buy it. She was just like, I need you guys to listen up right fast.
I'd be like, right, no.
Whatever. No. Anyway, the tide is rolling.
Two things. NBA drafts tonight. Well, currently going on at the moment as
Yeah.
we're recording this.
We're not going to look at our Twitter. We can look at our phone. But we're not going to look at Twitter during the pod just in case.
And Mikal Bridges goes to the Knicks.
I'll be honest. I didn't think that would happen.
Yeah, I was sitting there at work last night, and all of a sudden my boss comes in and he goes, Mikal Bridges is a Knick. I'm like, no, he's not. And he's like, check your phone. So, of course, I check my phone, and there it is. And I'm just like, wow. So now the Knicks are real.
Yeah.
Because now you're going to get a guy who plays every single day, brings up the energy in the locker room every single day, no matter what, can play defense better than most, and can score.
Yeah. He's an all NBA defensive player, whatever that's called.
And I still think Marcus Smart should not have gotten Defensive Player of the Year that year at all, especially considering what he looks like now. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Horseshit.
That was a fast drop-off. I don't know. Whatever about that. Dude, watch we turn on Twitter, and it's just like, Marcus Smart has been traded to the Suns.
I'd
Like,
be so fucking mad.
I'll say this. If he comes off the bench, I won't be mad. But, fuck. Dude, I don't know. I just don't want to jinx the Suns. Every time I try to talk about them, something happens.
Can you believe how good NCAA football looks? The
That
video
trailer
game
that they
oh
dropped
my
today?
God, bro.
The first trailer they dropped of all the, like, who'd they show in that first trailer? Was it the athletes from, like, Bama and, like, Clemson?
It was a
coming
lot
out?
of like it was a lot of the good schools. It was like Michigan,
the
Ohio
popular
State,
schools. Yeah,
like Appalachian State for some reason.
yeah. And they were showing their pregame runouts, and I was like, dude, if they show ASU, for sure. Like, I was already gonna get it, but
Yeah.
if they ever, the first one they showed was Boise State.
Yeah, I saw that was cool.
I remember looking at the blue field, and I was like, oh, the blue field's in the game. Fuck yeah, I'm getting it. And
And they dropped the one today or yesterday, I think it was.
yesterday, okay. And one of the first cuts they show is everyone touching
Pat
statue
Tillman.
of Pat Tillman running onto the field, and I'm like, there, they did it.
I got chills when I saw that. I was like,
Hell yeah.
I was like, that's sick. From what I've read and from what I keep seeing, this is going to be the most atmospheric, dynamic game ever. And like, say you're in like dynasty mode and you're playing as like Boise State or Florida or whatever fucking school you feel like. Obviously, at first I'm going with ASU, but regardless, you know, at first when you suck, you're not gonna have a lot of people. But once you keep going and you win and you keep winning and you rank up, then your stadium will get fuller and fuller and it'll get louder and louder.
Really?
So it's dynamically set to how it goes. So if you keep sucking, no one's gonna go to the fucking games, just like in real life.
Wow.
I'm like, that's really fucking cool.
Wow.
And of course, I know you don't pay attention to college football as much as I do. I think you should.
Fair.
I think you should.
I probably will now. Just video games have that effect on me. Like, when I was young, I would play MLB The Show and 2K, and those games are easy because I can go outside and shoot hoops immediately after. That's what that game would do to me. I'd be like, I want to go do that jump shot, and so I'd go outside and practice a fadeaway
Oh,
for like
of
an
course.
hour.
Well,
And
no,
then-
like, so Penn State,
Yeah.
they have this thing called a whiteout, and
Yeah.
they play Mo Bamba. That's in the fucking game. And what I guess what I've read is they've partnered with ESPN and they've taken real life NCAA sounds from the stadiums and put it into the game.
Huh.
So like, you know, when you get an interception or like it's a third down or it's the first down of the game when the away team has the ball, you'll hear Mo Bamba playing in Penn State and it'll be so loud that you won't be able to hear shit.
No kidding.
I'm like, I can't fucking wait. What I'm really curious to see is if they put like, you know, if they put like Dixieland Delight for Alabama, or if they do like Colin Baton Rouge for LSU. I'll be really interested to see if they do that. But even if they don't, like, it's still going to be badass. One thing I don't agree with, though, and I think a lot of people who are paying attention to this game can agree with too, the hardest place to play is Kyle Field, home of Texas A&M. That's the hardest place to play, I guess.
That's home of the 12th man.
But like over Alabama, over LSU,
Yeah.
over the Swamp,
Probably.
over the Doak,
I don't know. Maybe maybe they're just going based off of like decibel level.
I guess. I was a little shocked by that, truthfully.
I don't know. A&M's been in the SEC for a few years, haven't they?
Yeah, they've been in the SEC for a while.
Yeah,
Well, and then you get Texas and Oklahoma could join the SEC too.
I'm surprised A&M went before Texas, but at the same time, I'm not because
Well,
horns
A&M
down,
beat
fuck 'em.
Bama a couple years ago in Alabama. No, they're in Texas A&M.
Yeah.
You'll find this funny. Auburn thought they had the loudest stadium. Jordan Hare. I'm like, no.
No, they don't have anything. They have a couple natties, I'll give it to them, but
They got Bo
That's
Jackson and Charles Barkley.
Charles Birkenstock.
God, I love this Stoke, dude.
It tastes good.
Oh, yeah. It's nice, mild buzz. It's not too bad. It's not too overpowering.
The way that Mr. Gustav described this one would taste like did he say vanilla sugar cookie? Is that what
I
he said? Or a
believe.
cream sugar cookie?
Something like that.
I'll tell you what, it's obviously a cigar. Everyone has a fucking cigar, and no one's like, oh, this tastes like red velvet cake. No, but this fucking tastes tremendous. Very sweet, though. Like, there is a sweet taste to it.
Interesting.
I like it. I'll do a real retro hail. Out the nose. Oh, I suck at it. That's how you taste it better, supposedly.
Yeah, up and through your nostrils.
Oh, yeah.
The old airway.
I like it. Smells good.
Man.
The camera's bugging me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I'm only halfway in it.
That's me. I'm the one to the far over there. You're in the middle.
Oh, do you want to fix it?
It's okay. I don't care. You
Oh.
can still see me pretty well.
Oh.
Yeah, you're in the middle.
I was looking at you then.
Yeah, that's me.
I was like, damn, I'm cut off. I was going to go fix it. Are you all right?
I'm cool. You can
All
see
right.
me.
All right, cool. If you had to pick either bring back a throwback uni or keep these weird fucking City Connect jerseys in
Ugh.
baseball.
God, they're all bad.
They're all I'll be honest, I'm a D-backs fan. I am very partial to the Serpientes. I like it. But it's only because it's the cleanest one out there. Totally being truthful.
You know what? I do like Miami's.
The red ones? Those are nice.
I think those are kind of dope.
I'm glad they
The
didn't
White Sox one is pretty sick, too.
Yeah. Are they all black or just the top?
It's all black.
That's hard to pull off. They do it pretty good.
But most of them are horrible. Like the Cubs, crap.
The Dodgers are 0 for 2, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
They're 0 for 2. That all blue one was fucking
And
garbage.
it's not because I hate the Dodgers that much. It's just
No, I'm
that
going based. I
fucking
like
bad.
Everyone can universally agree that the Dodgers home unis, like the off-white color with the Dodger
Looking like it's fucking Disneyland.
it's fucking cool. But the space, what was it? Not Space Connect. Fucking, that's the Astros one.
Yeah, Space City.
That one, I don't know.
To answer your question, if I could bring back any throwback jersey, I would probably bring back the Diamondbacks purple and teal, or
Which one? The
2001 cream with like the
pinstripes
Yeah.
and then it's like a vest.
yeah,
Yeah.
cleanest shit.
Universal.
I think that whole 2001, not just because they won the World Series that year, but like those whole uniform set, I think in 2001 for the Diamondbacks was sick.
I agree.
Or I'd bring back any of the Expos jerseys.
I'll just bring back the team.
Or that too. I love, that's not necessarily a popular thing, but I love the Expos look. I love the baby blue. I love the white. I love their colors. Because it's America. But it's a cool fucking jersey.
The Canadian team's America.
Yeah, right? With American colors. Suck it, Trebek.
All right. On this topic of bringing back things, who do you want to come back first? Seattle Supersonics, Montreal Expos, Phoenix Coyotes. Fuck the Arizona Coyotes. Phoenix Coyotes. Nah, I'm Arizona. Why not? We'll rep the whole state. Why not? This is fresh off the Coyotes leaving, by the way.
Yeah, and the fresh off of them not getting the auction getting canceled too.
But that's a good thing. That might be the best thing to ever happen.
Well, their owner's gone now. Not
he's-
that it really,
he's gone.
Not that it matters.
Now anyone can step in and just be like, "Hi, I have land, or I have money to buy land, and I will put an arena here." It will not be as that simple, but someone can do that now.
I'm not going to pick the Coyotes
It's fine.
out of those three.
It's fair to not pick them.
I'd go with the Spos
Really? Over the Supersonics? Okay.
just
What's
because
your-
I hate Seattle
Oh.
that much. Well, I mean, I still don't understand why the Supersonics fucking left in the first place. You know, I mean,
I don't know. I don't know the story behind it. I'm sure there's a horrible
owner.
story behind the owner, and
Then they moved to OKC.
yeah.
But yeah, I'd go with that. Go with the Spos rather than the Supersonics. But I do definitely think the Supersonics deserve a fucking team, especially now that they have arena for it.
Yeah. They have everything there. I mean, I fully believe there's a lot of people who don't understand this, but having sports teams in your city
So important.
is important for revenue.
Yeah, hardcore.
The
You need it.
Diamondbacks making the World Series last year, do you know how much money was getting cranked into just that stadium? Not even the surrounding areas, not even the hotels,
A lot.
not even the restaurants. Dude, just the stadium, I'm sure it was multi-millions of dollars per game just because of all the, advertising that had to be thrown at them and all the hoopla. Hoopla!
Hoopla! It took us 3 days to make that potato salad, buddy. 3 days! 3 days!
Man.
I will say, though, I think the realistic answer is probably Seattle because they're ready. Montreal is not. Montreal is not ready for a stadium, or does not have a stadium yet.
For baseball?
Yeah, they don't have shit. They have nothing built. The only thing they have is Olympic Stadium, and from what I've heard, that's one of the worst stadiums ever.
Oh.
And the only baseball that's really being played in the province of Quebec is the Quebec City Capitals,
Capitalis.
Capitals, or the Trois-Rivières Eagles, or Eagles, where the fuck.
Oh, that's Italian.
One's good, one's really bad.
Bonjour.
The Stade Canuck. French is weird.
I ordered on Amazon the other day these all-dressed chips from Canada.
Ooh.
You've had those.
I have. They're really good.
Yeah. We lived off those.
The very few things that Canada got right.
Let's name some Canadian things that are good.
Hockey.
Hockey, that's up there.
Maple syrup.
Maple syrup. All-dressed chips. Trailer Park Boys.
Always. Yep.
Letterkenny.
And Letterkenny. Yeah.
Yep.
Goes hand in hand.
Yeah, let's keep those on the same one. So we still got, What else? Moose Knuckle.
There you go. Moose Jaw. Funny names for cities.
Funny accents.
A.
They have funny accents.
Each province is, from what I've gathered, a little different.
I believe it.
Dude, can you believe Edmonton lost to Florida?
Dude,
I know we watched the whole game, but that shit
that was an exciting series.
wild.
For just a second there, I was like, I think Florida might riot. Like, there ain't not that many fans, but I think they'll riot if they blow this lead.
That's like if the Coyotes won. They'd be like, what the fuck? It's kind of the same thing. Because
That's the same with probably almost every hockey town.
when you think of, like, hockey,
America.
you don't think of Florida.
You don't hardly think of America.
No.
No. And most of the teams are in America.
Yeah.
Did you know that? There's only 10 in Canada.
Each province has a team except for Alberta, who's got Edmonton and Calgary. Everyone else has one.
What's it called? Province?
Yeah, they're called provinces. That's their version of states.
Yeah. What's Vancouver's province?
British Columbia.
They don't have one?
They do. The Vancouver Canucks. It's right outside. It's like right above Seattle.
Oh. What's a major city in that one that you just said?
Alberta, Edmonton, and Calgary.
And they don't have one?
Calgary. Yeah, they're the Calgary Flames and the Edmonton Oilers.
Which one doesn't? Oh, is that No, Montreal has the Canadians.
Yeah, the Canadians. Fuck. Ontario has
Toronto.
Toronto. I'm trying to think.
Toronto. I think that's it.
No, we're missing one. Ottawa. The Senators. Okay, not everyone, because there's technically Newfoundland.
Oh,
Newfoundland. They don't have shit.
just
They don't have shit.
those
though.
are just Inuits that club seals for their meat
yeah.
and pelts or skin, whatever. I don't know.
Whalebone toothbrushes.
Blubber nuggets. They're chewy.
Oh, they're chewy. I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. The fuck are they bitching about?
I want some blubber nuggets.
Yeah, they're chewy. I
They
hear.
are chewy.
Man. Dude.
Who would have thought, though, that a team from Fort Lauderdale, pretty much Florida, beat a Canadian team?
It happens every year.
The
The last 5 years has included a Stanley Cup from a team from Florida. It's either been the Lightning or the Panthers.
Hilarious how hockey in Florida is just owning everybody.
Yeah. What? When I lived in Florida, I didn't even know they had a team.
Yeah. Well, you lived on the other side of... Well, no, technically Fort Lauderdale is probably the closest to where you were, right? Because Tampa's on the other side.
Tampa's closer to Daytona.
Really? Even from the other side?
Yeah. Yeah, it takes 3-4 hours to get to Tampa, if you're lucky.
How fast is it to get to Fort Lauderdale from where you were?
Like 6 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like a 2-lane highway.
Oh.
Maybe technically 4 lanes, but you know what I mean. 2 lanes that you can drive in.
Dude, I saw this thing, switching topics for just a couple seconds. I saw this thing, speaking of Florida.
Oh, yeah?
I saw this thing, and I'm going to assume you've been on it because you lived there. Alligator Alley.
What do you mean?
I heard...
The whole state's alligator. What do you mean?
Well, no, like literally in wherever that road is that goes across.
You showed me that. What was that? It was from one city to another. He was trying to connect, like, the Everglades to somewhere.
Yeah, like it's right through the Everglades, and I never knew that.
I've never been there. I'm not fucking dumb.
Back then there's no lights.
So
if you fucking swerved or fucking you crashed,
There's still no lights on a lot of roads there.
you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're dead pretty much.
Imagine, hitting a deer. Those are also there, by the way. Black bears, fucking crocodiles and alligators.
You're
and
so
then
fucked, dude.
20
It's not even fair.
20-foot long anacondas. Are you kidding? Those aren't even like home. Like, they aren't from there. People had them as a pet, and they're like, goodbye. And they've kind of fucked up the whole ecosystem.
That's
it's
wild.
crazy. Florida's crazy, man. They have a whole, like, they're like, yeah, if you find a anaconda, boa constrictor, whatever they're called, like, if you find one, just hack it in half. It's fucking crazy there. All different types of venomous snakes and spiders and fucking,
Lizards.
If you touch a frog the wrong way, you die. It's crazy. Jellyfish,
Sharks. There's been a lot of shark reportings from what I've been seeing.
stingrays. Dude, this is the part that freaks me out. There's fucking killer whales in Florida now.
Really?
Are you kidding?
Wow.
Dude. And then, like,
At least they're keeping the sharks away. I guess.
that's what's crazy. They eat the sharks.
Oh, they don't give a fuck either.
Dude, sometimes they just kill shit for fun.
Dude, they'll just yeet it in the fucking sky for
Yeah.
fun.
There's no seals in Florida. They just go around fucking finding things, and they're just like, or whatever, and they beat the shit out of it.
Then you got...
They jump on small boats and capsize the boats. Killer whales are just fucking crazy.
And then you got manatees.
Manatees, man. Dude, I hope they have it just programmed in their head. They're like, don't go that far out. Dude, killer whales are crazy. They'll find their way into fucking a natural spring somewhere in the middle of Florida. Not even on the coastline. They'll follow a bull shark into an estuary where the manatees live. They'll find a way to wreak havoc. As I stumble on my words.
I never knew you couldn't pet or touch a manatee until I saw it on TikTok. I never knew that.
Yeah, it's very illegal.
I hate saying that I saw it on TikTok, but I never knew that you couldn't touch it.
Yeah, I don't know what the statute of limitations is, but when I was 13 or so, my dad and my brother and I, we went to a city in Florida in the wintertime called Crystal River. And Crystal River is named after a river there. Duh. And in the wintertime, manatees, they hibernate. Or is that the word? When they go to a different area? What whales do? Migrate. They migrate over to a hotter area because, wintertime, the ocean will get colder. A little bit too cold for the sea cows. Or as Christopher Columbus likes to call them, my wife. Because he fucked a manatee. And
Go fuck her. Sorry.
And yeah, they migrate over into the springs, the natural springs there, and it's a 72-degree temp in the water, 24/7, 365. And they hang out in those rivers, by the way, where there's a lot of alligators. And we went in there. Yeah, manatees and alligators they're homies.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so if you see an alligator, you better pray there's a fucking manatee next to you, because he'll just be like, hey.
He's cool. I got this.
Yeah. So we're swimming with manatees in Crystal River, and it's one of those things you have to like pay to do it. They give you a wetsuit and all that stuff, and you just swim, and then manatees will swim right next to you. They'll swim right by you. They'll come up to you. The one came up to me, like fucking right here. Imagine this thing like the size of a couch and weighs as much of a fucking semi-truck. It's just staring at you like,
hello. And you're just like,
yeah, I'm looking. I wasn't like scared, but I was just like,
hi.
Hey. And then it like looks at you, and then it like goes down, and then he started like chewing on my flippers, my feet flippers, and I was like, that's one of the coolest fucking things that's ever happened. And then when it's your turn to like swim back to the boat, you go back, and there was this manatee, like, we were crossing paths, and I was like looking around, and as we're intersecting, I was like, I touched the thing on its back. I just did a quick little, just to see the texture. I guess it's illegal. Arrest me, whatever. But I didn't fucking like. Yeah, I didn't fuck it. I literally just on its back, just.
Yeah, you stingray touched it. You just
yeah. And I agree. Maybe keep that shit illegal. Very rough. It's a rough surface. I don't know why, but it is. And I don't know.
I didn't fuck it.
Yeah, dude. I was 13. What were they gonna do? Arrest me? They're like, it's a 13-year-old. Now, as an adult, I would never fucking risk that.
Yeah.
Imagine going to jail. Yeah, I
touched a manatee.
Touched a manatee. And they're like, fucking beating this guy with butter socks. Putting nickels in a sock.
That's the way she goes.
Fucking way she goes, he says.
You lost all our liquor money, Ray. It's the way she goes, Bubbles. Sometimes she goes, sometimes she doesn't. That's the way she goes. God damn it.
Trailer Park Boys.
What a show.
Yeah, man. Manatees are cool. I would do that again. Just swimming with them.
I'm shocked you didn't do it when you and your brother went the last time you guys went.
It was summertime. It's hard to swim with manatees in the summer because they're not out. They're more oceanside.
I will say,
yeah,
the worst time, as far as heat and humidity wise, I've ever had in my life was in Coral Gables.
Fancy. You golfing with Trump?
Yeah, University of Miami. It's 101 degrees with 100% humidity. I was dying, dude. I was like, this is what hell is.
Yeah.
And these people are just walking around like it's nothing. It's just another fucking Tuesday. I'm like, you guys are psychos. And they're like, yeah, we live here. Get over it.
Pretty much.
I'm sure they probably say the same thing about us here, but...
Oh, yeah. People... man. People
dude,
are a mixed bag of nuts.
I feel like I was drowning.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Because, obviously, I know you're from there, so obviously it's different for you. But, I was like, bro, I feel like I'm drowning. I'm like, the humidity's just swallowing me whole. I'm just like...
What kind of clothes were you wearing?
I was wearing my Try Not to Suck Cub shirt.
Is that
And
like a Nike shirt like the one you got
it was cotton.
right now?
It was cotton. I had my Cubs hat on with my Oakleys, my old ones, and then I had just regular Under Armour shorts on.
Yeah. Yeah, usually, more recently in the last couple of times I've gone to Florida, I wear like very breathable shirts. Like that shirt you're wearing now would be perfect.
Matter, just don't go outside.
Oh, you gotta. You know those Hawaiian shirts? You know what I mean? The
I have a couple
button-downs?
of them.
You unbutton a couple top buttons here, and you show off the pretend chest hair you don't have.
I will say though
It's great.
the wind was the only thing that helped, obviously, because you get that
Yes.
ocean breeze, and that's always cool.
Yeah,
and it's beautiful.
you were closer to the ocean than some people. Now imagine like fucking
Inland, way inland.
Like Orlando in the summertime is
Ugh.
fucking hell.
Fuck that.
There's a small little city we used to go to visit our friends called Lady Lake.
Mm-hmm.
Alligator capital of the fucking world, by the way. Well, the whole state is, but that place in the middle of the summer, fuck, it had to be July or June or something when we were there. Dude, it was hell. Because there's no wind. There's no sea breeze to come in and knock it down. It's 138% humidity and fucking 90 degrees just sitting down. And then, you know, we had to help with like yard work and shit. And I was like,
Fuck that.
yeah. In cities like that, that's where you hear like the locals. They're just like, well, there ain't shit much to do here except drink and fuck. So that's what we do after a long day. We just drink, you know, we link up with our sweetie pie and then we drink again.
And then we fuck.
And then we fuck, and then we drink, and then we drink a beer, and then we fuck. That's
Then
all. That's all there is to do in those small cities.
Then we fuck more. You're like, okay, we get it. Calm down.
These are my 48 brothers and sisters. They're all named Clem or Clementine.
And there's Cletus over there.
There's Cletus. He's the mongoloid of the
That-
family.
I fucking retard.
He's over there chewing on expo markers. He likes to drive the Kubota around the property. Sometimes we shoot bow and arrow at him.
He likes to put wood chips in his underwear.
He says he keeps his nuts fresh.
What are those? Because I know they have them in Florida because they had them in South Carolina. What are those fucking like? Oh, God. I think it's a tree.
Damn.
Where like, I don't even know.
What kind of? Oh, the Spanish moss, the hanging.
Yeah.
The things that hang down, the gray looking.
He likes to smoke Spanish moss.
Fuck.
He thinks he's smoking tobacco. We let him do it.
Drunk on pot.
You can't get any dumber.
That's fucking crazy. Dude, that Spanish moss, by the way, has these little bugs in them. They're red, little spider-looking things. They're called chiggers.
I've heard of those.
And they hurt.
Yeah.
They bite you. You see a little red little dot. You're like, what the fuck is that?
That sugar bite.
And then you're like, oh. They hurt a lot. One time, remember my dog Puppy?
Yep.
One time we went to a car wash, and it was one of those car washes that you have to get out.
Oh, okay.
And we get out, and I take Puppy out, obviously. Put him on a leash, put him on a leash, and we're just walking around the car wash property. And we're sitting at this like bench table that they had outside, and there was some Spanish moss drooping down from above us. And I'm like, fuck, get out of here. I'm just clearing it. And then, 5 minutes go by. I'm just like, damn, my arm's itchy. And, I don't think anything of it. And then I, still itchy a couple minutes later. I'm like, damn, mosquitoes are crazy. Slap my arm, then I look. I'm like, holy fuck. And there's like 30 of these red little triggers, just whatever. These red chigger spider things. They're just like, I was like, and so I grabbed my water and I drowned them. And I was like, holy fuck, dude. Florida doesn't fuck around. Everything here will bite you.
Like a mini Australia.
Yeah. Dude, one time, speaking of things biting you, we went to Washington, D.C., and we went on a long road trip. We took Puppy with us. And we were at this KOA campground. And I was just taking Puppy outside to shit. He was watching me shit. No.
It was the reverse.
Yeah.
I was showing him how it's done.
Yeah.
Dropping a redwood.
Oh, yeah. Finally. So, puppy's taking a dump, and he wasn't the smartest of dogs, but he squatted next to this bush, and next to that bush was a wasp.
No.
And that wasp took umbrage with puppy taking a poop in his hive. So, fucking wasp, while puppy's squatting, he stings his ass, and puppy's like, he's running around, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm chasing puppy. I'm like, come here. And I grab puppy, and he's like, ah! And I'm like, what's happening? I see him like trying to bite his ass, and I was like, all right, something's happening. I look over there, and the fucking wasp is stuck stinging his ass. The wasp is like fucking flying, trying to fly away. It's spinning. And I'm like, oh shit. So I grab the wasp. I just crush it. You have to.
Yeah.
And then puppy's like, ah. And then I was like, oh fuck. So we go inside to the camper. And then I was like, Dad, puppy just got stung by a wasp on his ass. And my dad's just so unfazed by it. He's like, we're late for the tour. 'Cause we're in D.C. My dad wanted to see some monuments and stuff. And I did, whatever.
That's great.
And so, literally, this tour bus thing's waiting for us. And so my dad's like, motherfucker. And so he gets a piece of ham or cheese or something, wraps 2 Benadryl in it, gives it to puppy. And we're just like, bye. We left puppy in there, and we leave. This motherfucker, we get back an hour and a half later. He's like,
Just knocked.
he is so knocked out. He's got like a really long line of drool coming out of his mouth. He's like, and I was like, dude, what if we fucking poisoned him? And my dad's like, I didn't even think of that. He gave 2 Benadryl to a dog.
Jesus Christ.
A 70-pound Weimaraner. Dude, 2 Benadryl as an adult is crazy.
Yeah.
A fucking dog, 8 years old at the time, a fucking legend. He lived 5 more years after that, I think. Maybe 6. Tremendous dog.
I remember when I got stung by a bee when we were on the river.
Here, the Salt River.
Yeah. That pissed me off. Yeah, dude. We're going down the rapids and shit. Tyler falls. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm zoinked.
That was like the beginning.
I know.
That was the very beginning.
I'm zoinked. I'm holding on to my thing because the rapids are really hardcore.
Yeah, we had 4 hours left to go.
And I'm like, I'm freezing my ass off. And all of a sudden I look down and I feel like a sting as we're going through the rapids. I'm like, ow. I look down and there's a bee. And I'm like, I flick it. I'm like, ow. That was a horrible day, but I was so pissed.
That turned into a better day.
It did. The
That was
rapids
one of the only times we've been to the river, and it not that bad.
Yeah.
There was a dude trying to fight. He thought he was in the UFC. He had fucking cornrows. He's a white guy. And he's like, oh, you want to fucking fight? And then this biker dude, and he's just like, oh, yeah, I'll fucking fight. And they're both trying to get at each other, and the current's just taking the fucking wigger with cornrows away.
That was great.
I was like, what's this fucking
Dude, remember
loser
he was
doing?
so drunk he couldn't even fucking form a sentence?
That was awesome.
He was like, oh, fucking. And his girlfriend's like, please stop.
Yeah. My favorite part is when he finally gave up and went back to his group. The other people over there, they thought they were in a gang, so they're flashing gang signs. They're like, and I was like, what are you guys doing? Fuck you.
Like, stop.
If there was one black friend in your group, no, that wouldn't happen. You need to get off of Twitter. That was fun.
We look at the biker people, we're like, fuck him up.
Yeah. We were
cheering him on. We're like, kick his ass.
No one likes white people who think they're black.
No.
So we were really edging on these black people. Get him!
Kick his ass.
He would have.
Oh, he would have. Dude, he would have killed him.
Yeah.
He would have knocked him out, and he would have just drowned right there in the Salt River.
No, biker dude, he'd been in thousands of fights probably. The guy with cornrows, he dreams of getting into a fight. He goes, yeah, I'm a tough guy.
That dude had a tattoo on his face. Not the wigger, but the biker had a tattoo on his face. I was like, yeah, you don't fuck with people with like that.
Yeah, you see a non-rapper with a face tat.
Leave him alone.
Yeah, you leave that guy alone.
You let him walk by.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I'll get the door for you, sir.
Yep.
Hey, have a good day. And then I'll just fuck this store. I'm leaving.
I'm out.
Yeah. That was fun. We saw boobs that trip too. Remember that? That lady.
Oh yeah, she flashed us.
Yeah, I didn't.
No, I missed it. That's right.
No.
You and who else was it?
It was like usual gang. It was me, Dylan.
That's right. You and Dylan were like, dude, you see that? I'm like, see what? And you're like, dude, there's boobs. I'm like, oh, I missed it.
She had a tat on her tit. She had a star on one of them.
Yeah, I definitely missed that. That's right.
Yeah.
I was too busy freezing my ass off.
That's the difference between the river out here and then the
Rivers
springs,
in Florida.
the springs in Florida. Yeah.
Aren't they a lot more calmer in Florida, though?
Oh yeah. There's no rapids.
Yeah.
Yeah, the springs in Florida, always 72 degrees every day of the year. And you can just go in there. Like, you're not... There's the initial, like, oh, that's toasty. Or toasty. Yeah, fuck.
A little cool.
Yeah, that's a little freezing. And then, like, 5 seconds later, you're like, oh, no biggie. Smoke a little devil's lettuce with your friends and...
Vibe out, man.
Float down the river and pray you don't see a log with teeth flying next to you. You're like, oh, shit. There it goes. Oh, and there I go. Fuck. Yeah. Or snapping turtle.
Oh, shit.
That's the funny thing about Florida. There's a lot of, like, shit in the road. Like, animals. Like, there's roadkill everywhere. But
People pissing in roads. I've seen that. And that was the nice part of Florida, quote unquote.
yeah. I can't count how many times I've had to, like, stop the car and pick up, like, a 50 fucking pound turtle and then just fucking frisbee him to the other side.
Go over there, bitch.
Fucking... No.
Same kind of shit in Illinois. It's just, it's like one of three things. There's a raccoon, a deer,
Oh, yeah.
a squirrel, a turtle,
Yeah.
a fish. Just kidding, not a fish.
When I used to live on the river, and there was times where
They're evil.
like a eagle or a bird of prey of some sort, it would, go down, it would scoop up a fish from the water. We'd watch it happen. I'd be like, that's fucking sick. And then it would just fly over us and then just drop a fucking fish right at our lap. Like, you just dropped like a... What?
Could you imagine being that fish? You're just swimming one day and all of a sudden you just get taken and you get dropped.
Yeah. The fish just get, like, impaled with these, like, 3-foot-long talons or whatever. And then he's just like, free bird. And just...
I'm free falling.
Yeah, he just drops right in front of us. And I'm like, there's a fish. There's so many times we would just be in our backyard and just walking around. I'm like, there's a fish. The fucking eagle dropped a fish again.
You're like, hey, look, there's some walleye. That's cool.
Yeah. If the fish was, like, fresh, like there's still blood coming out, I'd look up. And then, like, at the top of our highest tree in the yard, like, there's an eagle staring at it. And I'm like, I wonder if this is bait. I wonder if he's, like, trying to get a raccoon or something. So I'd, like, leave it there. I'd be like, fucking, you're...
Like, I'm not touching your lunch, dude. I'm good.
Yeah, there's America's bird right there. Fucking thank you for your service, pal. Bald eagle, motherfucker.
I'll leave you alone.
Yeah. That thing was sick.
I'm gonna lose some fucking caboose.
I'm gonna lose the fucking caboose.
Says the train conductor with a gambling problem.
Why did you run out? Did your stick run out?
Yeah.
There we go. Hit it up.
So I did something yesterday before I fell asleep that I haven't done in a while.
Masturbate?
I'm gonna masturbate, doodly-doo. No, I
touch myself.
I listened to the Carter 4 on shuffle.
Are albums designed to listen 1 through whatever?
Some are. I don't know if the Carter 4 is, but I just listened to it on shuffle mode, and I was like, damn, dude, I got transported.
Yeah.
God, dude, that's such a superior album.
That's the year I moved to Florida. So I was listening to that a lot. And then when I'd get to the school and like meet people, they'd be like, what are you listening to? I'm like, you guys probably won't like it. 'Cause I'm just so used to the people out here in Phoenix. It still is like that out here.
Yeah.
They just don't listen to like hip hop and rap and whatever. It's your choice. And so I'm just like, you guys probably won't like it. And they're like, oh, who is it? I'm like, it's Lil Wayne, Carter 4, have you heard this guy? And they're like, yo, have you? And then they'd show me like, have you heard Juicy J? Have you heard fucking Wiz Khalifa? Have you heard of this and that? And I'm like, my people.
I'm home.
I'm home.
That's all we listened to in Illinois, dude. Was that
Yeah.
album. That shit was wild. Like, I remember being the dumb white kid. Being like, faded off the couch, I'm gone.
Faded off the couch, I'm gone.
And of course, I said that out loud while the song was playing. Of course, these like 3 black kids were sitting and they're like, what did you just say?
Yeah.
And I'm like, couch? They're like, man, you don't know what kush is? I'm like, what's that? They're like, oh! Just ripped me a new one. And I mean, I guess I get it, but like, I was a white kid from the
Yeah.
burbs, man.
No, that's a passage of time.
I've
Becoming a man, you
never
find
seen it
out what
before.
a drug is. Hell yeah.
Daddy used to bring them hookers home,
Uh-oh.
looking like my grandma.
The camera turned off.
Sam, yo.
I don't know if that's the end of the pod or not, but the camera turned off.
Well, shit.
Rest of this is audio.
Rest in pineapples.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you know how long we've been here?
Decent amount.
Decent amount. We got here at 5. Oh,
A
shit.
little over
we've
an hour.
Been here over an hour. Damn, I got a lot left. Fuck. Oops.
I mean, we still got time.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me just check this text real quick. And sending text. Alright. When do you have to be out? 7 or before then?
I like to be back at your place at 7.
Oh.
Yeah, we got a lot of time, dog. I have because the camera's off and because it's just audio now. So if you're really listening to the podcast still, you're actual listener. I have a take for you.
A take?
I have an unpopular take. I wish people would stop posting their ugly fucking kids every day on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, every fucking platform that you can have. Stop posting your ugly fucking kids. God, dude, I don't want to see it anymore. I'm not calling you out any way specific, so if you're listening to this and you're one of our friends, I'm not calling you out, so don't get all fucking queefy on me.
No.
But, God, dude, there's some people out there with some ugly fucking kids. I'm just like, dude, stop. Like, we don't need wall-to-wall coverage on fucking little Timmy taking a shit today. Like, no one cares.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. It's no one who's listening, by the way. And I think there should be a limit. Not a limit, we don't got to
Like,
make anything official, but like the first month it's there, like alive, that's pretty fucking spectacular. After that, maybe not an everyday occurrence. Then again, listen, both of us are not parents.
But,
So-
dude, even when I'm a parent, like, I don't want to post
It's
my
mostly
kid.
I don't think I'll post my kid just
Like,
because I'm concerned. I'm concerned about
like,
people
hey,
stalking my child.
I'll be like, hey, it's born. Cool. Fuck yeah. Hoorah.
I'll do like.
But, like, I'm not going to give you wall-to-wall coverage on the fact that my kid took a shit and that it's eating fucking pears today for the first time. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It does not matter. There's too many fucking weirdos out there nowadays.
that will stalk that family and find the kid.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's just, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't fucking do it. No way. It's just, especially with how easily accessible everything is nowadays. Yeah, no way, dude. No shot. No shot.
In that same regard, the bumper stickers with the family stick figures on it.
Even dumber. Like, what? Like the Tom Segura fucking joke where he's like, that's Brian. Brian likes soccer.
And he is home every night by 5, shower by 7.
Yeah, like that's literally that. I'm just like, exactly.
It might as well be the same thing.
I'm like, you're a fucking moron.
Yeah. Like, most people don't park their car in a garage anymore.
Don't know why.
It's just outside.
Does not make sense.
Why would you just be like, yep, here, I have 3 kids. And this one is the baby.
Like, you're a dumb ass.
Yeah. Like, we have some friends that had some kids recently, and, their babies are cute, and, they post them an appropriate amount, but there are some people that I've been seeing on Instagram and all that, and I'm like, I'm getting concerned for you. Like, you guys have way more followers than I do, and more followers than anyone I know.
Or you know what else I don't like? One of my family members has like a separate Instagram page for their kid.
I know some people who do that.
And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
And there's like fucking like at least 100 some posts.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, are you stupid? It's just people that matter. No, you have like, 500 followers on that fucking page. Clearly something's off.
Yeah. And like, do you know all your followers now?
That's a problem.
Come on, dude.
Well, Joey, Macy, you guys aren't parents. You don't get it.
No, I do get that there's really weird fucking people out there and you need to chill out.
Yeah.
This is Lily. And Lily loves lions.
I mean, your page has to be ultra private. Ultra private. Like, you don't accept any fucking followers. You don't allow people to, like, share your posts. If you want to post it, I don't care that much.
I mean, each their own, obviously, but it's just like, what the fuck?
The everyday thing, I get it. And that just comes out of a place of concern, so I totally understand what you're saying. Fuck. That's going to be a big, thing. My future wife.
She is a boring.
She's going to have to,
This is my mom. She's 48. Oldest woman in Kazakhstan. I love him.
I love him. Yeah. We'll have to be on the same page with the social media as far as...
I'm very thankful that me and my lady are on the exact same page as that, and that we don't want to post a fucking thing because there's too many weirdos out there. So I'm very, very, very blessed in that regard, because if I had one of those girls who was like fucking, oh yeah, I want to post a wall-to-wall update for everybody, I'm like, I'm going to take your phone and fucking launch it as far as I can. It's like that farmer's commercial where fucking that dude crashes his car and he takes his keys and throws it as far as he can. I'm like, yeah, I do that, but with your phone.
Yeah. I like I like some milestones, like first steps, first tooth, maybe first haircut, first blowjob. No. Hey.
First poop.
I don't mean it.
First redwood.
First redwood.
That'd be some shit my dad do.
First pack of chaw. My baby's first cigarette.
My baby's first dip. Copenhagen wintergreen like a man.
Oh, God, I should stop making jokes. I just thought of a bunch of horrible ones. Baby's first dildo. I said I would stop and I didn't. Fuck.
Oh, we're going to hell.
Raise hail, praise Dale.
That's a real thing too, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in like the Carolinas, where like they're from. Yep. That's a everyday thing.
Yeah, there's a bunch of flags, people's yards.
Oh yeah,
Daytona. I'm fucking Daytona 500s there.
Oh, yeah.
Should I just ash this shit right on my knee?
Raise hail, praise Dale.
Praise Dale, praise Dale.
You know what's funny is, like, I think we've talked about it on the pod before, but when I went to South Carolina, because I've gone there a decent amount, the amount of Confederate flags that you still see flying there is, I want to say mind-boggling, but at the same time, I guess that's their area, so I guess I can't call it mind-boggling, you know what I mean? Because it's just like, that's their place.
Yeah.
But it's just, I guess, obviously being from Illinois, where we were in the North, the winning team. Fuck John Wilkes Booth, bitch. But, I guess that's just crazy to me.
It's different for sure. I didn't see a whole lot of that in Daytona, if any. I really don't think I did. Daytona's famously a very Democrat city. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. And living there, everyone I knew when I was there was like, "Oh, you better not be voting for John McCain. You better be voting for Obama." Or no, it was Mitt Romney. Everyone better be voting for Barack Obama, not Mitt Romney. And I was like, "Oh shit." But you come out here and everyone's like, "Trump." I'm like, "Wow."
People got flags everywhere.
The Trump flags out here are the Confederate flags in fucking South Kakalaki.
Yeah.
Which is nuts.
You either see that or you see Gamecock or Clemson stuff everywhere. Like, yeah, I'm all Gamecock, or oh yeah, go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
It's either or. Can't be both. Or if you're one of those douchebags who's like, house divided.
Yeah, I saw a lot of those flags. A lot of FSU and Florida flags. They're the Miami Hurricanes, right?
Yes.
Okay. I saw this thing on Twitter. It was like most crazy fan bases, and like it was like 50, top 50. Like number 30 something was the U. And I was like,
Really? You look at their football games, no one goes to them.
I was like, really? Are you guys stuck in the 90s? Like when Michael Swervin Irvin was still there?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah. When Calais Campbell was there in the early or late 2000s. Like, no, he wasn't there. Where the fuck was Calais Campbell? I don't know, I'm losing my mind. I lost track of where people went to college. But
Larry Fitz was
Edgerrin James went to the U. Did Frank Gore go there?
I know who did go there for baseball.
All right.
Alex Rodriguez.
I thought he was a high schooler.
Hmm?
I thought he got drafted out of high school.
Pretty sure he went there because
wasn't he 19 years old?
It's named after him.
Well, he could just be a donor.
That's true.
I'm sure Derek Jeter has
He was actually
several fields named after him.
He was committed to Michigan, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Nolan Arenado was committed to ASU.
So was Bo Bichette.
Yep.
Found that out recently. That's cool. ASU is home of the... We almost got him.
Yeah. We still have legends. Reggie Jackson, legend. Barry Bonds, legend.
Can't top that one.
Dustin Pedroia, legend.
A lot of World
Paul
Series.
LaDuca.
Yeah, Paul LaDuca.
Not Corey Patterson.
You can't forget legends like Willie Bloomquist.
Yeah, totally. Tony Campana.
He didn't go to ASU, did he? Oh.
Fuck no.
I saw him play for the Daytona Cubs.
I saw him play for the Cubs.
I remember thinking, damn, that white boy fast.
And for the Diamondbacks for 2 seconds.
Man. You're having a good time here. I don't want to leave. I don't know. It'd probably be a good place to wrap it up and finish the stug. Once again, let's give a shout out to our original sponsor, Zach, home of ZF Decals. Now, you can go to their website. It's www.etsy.com/shop/ZF Decals. They are the lovely creators of our logo for the show and sponsor of the show since day one. So give them a visit. Enter promo code PTP10 at checkout. You get 10% off all your decal needs. Go ahead and it's totally customizable. Go ahead and create your own logo if you want. Get a decal, slap it on the back of your car. And as much as we do hate the stick figure family thing, they'll do it for you. There's nothing against it if you like it. It's just a personal preference. It's a personal peeve. Get over it, you butt munchers, and go to ZF Decals and go fuck yourself.
Do it.
Bitch. Thank you for following. Thank you for listening. Keep doing it. Doing it live here at Fumar Cigar Lounge. Keep it real, bitch.
Try not to suck. Don't be a douche.